Hey Gemini, it's been a minute. My bad, guys. I didn't even notice last time how the clock. All right, I I was taking some time off, trying to recuperate, trying to decompress. If you're entering this video now, you can go ahead and fast forward. I'm gonna give people some time to come in. But yeah, guys, this is a rough journey, and especially for us tarot readers, we pick up a lot of energy, and we gotta work on releasing that stuff so we don't stay with it. So from time to time, you'll see me take a pause, um, and then come back. But I have some great news that I will tell you in a few minutes. Let's just give some people some time to come in, my dear Gemini. All right, and we have some viewers. Welcome, guys. Thank you for being here. Again, I want to thank you for your patience while I was out on sabbatical, taking a break. Because these energies are no freaking joke. But we're gonna talk about it now, Gemini, because there is an awakening happening. There is an awakening happening, some insight that you are gaining here, my dear Gemini. So, Shun Rising, this is going to be your mission assignment, and it's your first ticket. Number 39 reduces to 11. So, this is a new beginning, and new beginnings can be a bit rough sometimes, Gemini. But I feel like you're having an aha moment. I feel like you are. Definitely doing things different and not letting people, places, and things stop you from achieving whatever it is that you're trying to achieve here. Um, and this could also be not letting anyone stop you as far as lies go, because I feel like somebody could have been trying to lie to you or try to keep you confused so that you wouldn't understand certain things. And I say that because you got courthouse. And this could be a physical courthouse here in 3D, or this could be spiritual court, guys. And it's a ruling coming in your favor because of your enlightenment, because of your awakening. When I had these cards laid out like this, I only saw the fire and the color here. So it feels like you're having some sort of divine intervention here. Um, Spirit is waking you, is showing you something. I feel like this is more than a nudge. I feel like Spirit is telling you go, go, go. Some sort of a verdict in your favor here, but you have cortisol, and somebody is really stressed out because of something that you've been awakened to or enlightened on, some sort of insight that's bringing in this ruling in your favor. And this person is stressed out because they feel like, there's some unresolved conflict and they may want to get to you before this goes any further. For some of you, this is literally going to court, or somebody's literally seeing, I heard divorce court, I heard child support, I don't know. But yeah, for somebody, this is literally going there and they're really losing their shit. Okay, they're wanting to get to you before this gets any further here. Somebody is exhausted. It says, um, cortisol builds during ongoing relationship stress or unresolved conflicts, keeps you alert but exhausted over time. So somebody is exhausted because they have just been on survival mode. They have been on go mode as far as you're concerned. I feel like you are accelerating or ascending at a rate that they um are not comprehending. They can't understand it. You have this certain je ne sais quoi to you. You're mysterious. You're like a phenomenon to somebody. And they're awakening to this as well. So somebody else could also be having an awakening, but I feel like their awakening is like a rude awakening because what they're finding out here is that you have reached some sort of honeypot here, through your self-love, through this awareness, this enlightenment that you've allowed spirit to pour into you. And as I say that, here goes the rain, right? You allowed spirit to pour this into you. It could have been really emotional for you, but this was renewal. This was healing for you, even though it was really hard. And you stuck to whatever this manifestation was, and it's coming through for you. You could have had a moment where you needed to be like on masculine mode, doers mode, aggressive mode. But you're now going into your soft girl era where you don't have to like um be forceful. Also, you don't have to accept people exerting their force in your life. Peace, Gemini, welcome aboard Starseed. This is Starship 611, and I am GodIsJei, your tour guide through the cosmos of consciousness. Together, we'll explore divine downloads, soul awakenings, and the truths of what the universe needs you to know right now. Buckle up, buttercups, and let's ascend. All right, Gemini, we're going to see what your boarding energy looks like. So, your mission assignment here is to stay woke. Because somebody is definitely stressed out and they're wanting to come back. They're trying to beat karma. Wow, you can't beat karma. What's your boarding energy? Ooh. Ocean of mother's milk, nurturing, harvest, and prosperity. That is your boarding energy. You're feeling good about yourself. Yeah, you're knowing you have this certain je ne sais quoi. Like, you know you carry this light, and you also know that you are God's favorite. Wow. Something is definitely drastically changing for you. You got 5 5 on the board, and the number 11. Whatever it is, it's bringing in new beginnings for you. It's bringing new beginnings for everyone, but you have these positive new beginnings as opposed to this other person who's experiencing this stress. And I can't make it up. There you go. Happiness, bliss, and gratitude. You're going through this positive sort of awakening, and somebody's having a shit fit because they feel like there's some unresolved conflict. They feel like they want to get to you before time has run out. Time is of the essence, is what I heard. Let's see who is involved or what this nurturing. Somebody also wants you to like nurture them. I feel like somebody, wow. Either somebody really likes your boobs or somebody wants you to nurse them as if they were a child. Take that literal or take that metaphorically. Either way, there is main female here who is pretty attached to your energy. A main female who is focused with this heart. She's focused on you. I mean, this rose on your prosperity here. Yeah, somebody who was expecting something. They were expecting your prosperity because they're going through toil and labor with this main male who's now in bad health because you've become this privileged lady. Or, yeah, it's the enlightenment. It changed your status, it changed how you work, how you operate. You're just not doing things the same way. And you could have found someone else or another group to chill with or something. I don't know. You could have found another what's the glove thing on your desk? Glove thing. Glove thing. That's a plant. It's not a real plant. What is that called? Poinsettias or something like that? All right, let's see here what this main female is dealing with. So I don't know if it's the main female that's worried about court, or it could be. Could be. Let's see. Just one spirit, just one. being blamed for something you didn't cause. So this main female was trying to blame you for something that you didn't cause. This person could feel like inferior, insecure about you, towards you. This could be some sort of a friend because the white flowers are here, signifies friendship. Or it could have something to do with love with that flower, that rose. But this person was trying to blame you for something, this conflict that now she could be seeing that it's going in your favor. Because this person, okay, so here we go again with the private parts. Somebody today on this day is using a whole lot of sex magic, okay? But they're seeing that um something has changed because you've grounded in your body. It says ground into your body, feel your feet, breathe and physical presence. So you're here, you're in the here and now, you're in the present. You are handling, you're allowing spirit to pour into you the enlightenment that you need to move away, or yeah, to move away. And maybe somebody was trying to hold you back, trying not for you to get to this point in your life, and it they couldn't stop you. They couldn't stop you. Let's see what the travel conditions are like. Gemini, ocean of soft power. That's your travel condition. I don't know. I don't care. I don't know and I don't care. Influence, openness, emotional intelligence. You've pulled away from this situation and somebody does want to beg, okay? Fear, insecurity, scarcity. I told you somebody was feeling very insecure about you, with you, around you, towards you, everything that has to do with you. And it's because of your enlightenment, it's because of your connection, it's your free spirit nature, your ability to unconditionally love here, your openness. You probably helped this person in the past. You actually influence this person, or you could be some sort of an influencer, or people look up to you. This person could have looked up to you, and they're wanting your mercy now. They're wanting your forgiveness, your compassion, your empathy. Somebody is drowning in tears. Tears. I don't know, man. I don't know. It doesn't seem like a good situation. And this person was expecting something, but let's see here. What's the ocean of soft power about? Lovers. Yeah, you let go, you let God. You did not let yourself get bitter from this situation. You didn't let your heart get hardened. You chose yourself here, and because of that, you're having this new love, this new connection, coming in, new relationships. It doesn't have to be amorous, guys. It could be platonic relationships, but there are people that are vibing on your frequency now that deserve your energy just as much as you deserve theirs. These are people that are like you, and somebody is concerned because they wanted to steal from you. They wanted to steal that beautiful energy of yours and become a wealthy man. Okay, somebody was after your wealth. Okay, this is twice already. Prosperity, wealthy man. Somebody was after it, and they were not able to get their little mittens on it. Gemini. Let's see here. Let's see what we dealing with. Gemini, thank you for flying aboard Starship 611, guys. I thank you so much. Oh, I did have some great news for you. I forgot. I have a new book out, guys. It is my first book. It is called A Note from Your Ancestors. And it is all about letting go, being patient with yourself, giving yourself permission to have spirit enlighten you, have a new perspective on things, and not carry the guilt and shame that a lot of us carry when we're not trying to let people and places and things go, and it does become harder. And the book is supposed to help you, guide you. It is in form of journal, so you can be proactive with the book, and the description link will be in the description box below, guys. So let's see here. The U card, distance, separation, space, and silence. So you definitely distanced yourself from somebody here. Somebody could smoke a lot of weed, it could be you. Or this is just somebody who I feel like somebody who's cheap, guys. I feel like this is somebody who would rather smoke your weed than buy their own. I don't know. But or somebody could also be trying to use old tactics with you. Maybe perhaps you smoked with this person and maybe this is how they're trying to get into your good graces, whoever this person that you have separation from. Yeah, you have some sort of knowledge here. It's been revealed to you, or this person did some digging, some investigation, and it's been revealed. But we have awakening twice, insight twice. So I do feel like this is you. And somebody's realizing here, court and prison, yeah, their karma is not a good one. They've got consequences here because they were after your legacy. Something about your ancestors here that protected you. I can't make this shit up. I can't make this up. Sometimes I wow myself. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's see here. What's in the past? What's in the past for the Gemini? Did we say Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, the North Node? What does Gemini need to know? Wow, history, evidence, and stored. So this is definitely has something to do with a case or some sort of evidence that you may have to be able to pull away from somebody, or maybe about this main female here. Um, what is she being? What? Oh, being blamed for something you did not do. I don't know. Maybe you have the the evidence that you need now. Maybe before you didn't have this evidence. I forgot to put this here. But you may have some sort of evidence. This must have been in the past that you received something here. And somebody's really concerned. They cannot sleep. Sleep deprivation is here. Somebody's having emotional deregulation. Okay. You could have evidence, or you could have had evidence in the past about somebody who made an offer and used that as a weapon, and you needed to recalibrate, or this person was trying to shift because you created a boundary. You protected yourself. They were coming into union with somebody else. What's in the present position here, Spirit? Shelter, safety, refuge, protection. It's a lot of protection here. A lot of protection. So if you have anything going on with your house, you are protected. You are protected. You're safe. But I feel like somebody is currently trying to find refuge with you here. Again, because they're trying for things not to go overboard or not to go where it's headed. Because they can see where it's headed, they've been awakened, they've been enlightened, whoever this person is. They could have even been enlightened about this main female. Somebody feels like you might be using your protection as a weapon. What in the fridge? All right, tell me what's in the near future here for the Gemini. Manipulation, coercion, strategy, and pressure. There it goes. This person is gonna try and manipulate their way back in. But you've created distance with whoever this is. Your mission is to stay woke with this person because they are going to try and come back. I just heard fake smiles. This person is witnessing you, witnessing your desires come true. Awareness again. Did we see that before? I think it was in the last reading. They're seeing that you are like very responsible. You have a responsibility, some sort of a duty with a longing that you have, a want or something that's bringing in some sort of wealth. And somebody was trying to instigate, or they were trying to provoke you, to disrupt you, to stop you. You could have, this is what you could have understood, right? What you were awakened and enlightened about. Let's see what's going on in the environment, spirit. Freedom, freedom. A lifetime of sadness for somebody else, though. This person likes to see women suffer. This manipulator, they like to see women suffer. They could be peeing on themselves a little bit right now. That could actually be um somebody could have like serious incontinence, like they need to go to the hospital. Or this is nerves. Somebody could be really nervous here. And I feel like it's nerves though, because with the stress here building and it's been an ongoing conflict that hasn't been resolved, somebody is now feeling the pressure of this. They're seeing how free you are, how independent you are. You've released this person and you've entered into your own authority. You stepped into your own autonomy here. And it's bringing in some sort of wealth for you, resources, a gift. I can't make it up. You're getting something here. So, what's going on here in the environment? No, sorry, what's hidden? So, in the environment, people can see that you're free. You got some freedom here. Mirror, reflection, self, truth. Somebody's trying to mirror you. Somebody was, maybe it's this main female that was trying to mirror you. Somebody was trying to hide the truth. They were trying to mirror the truth. So they were acting as if, but this person, okay, so they were acting as if they were wealthy or they had authority to influence you. They had authority. They want, okay, so this was a power struggle. This person was trying to influence their authority over you because of, or they used their wealth. This person could have money and they could have pretended to care, could have used their resources, but you put up a boundary on this person and now they're feeling the loss, the grief. And there goes that conflict, that unresolved conflict, tensions, clash, and struggle. And you seeing victory, success, and triumph, a win, a winning, ruling in your favor is what they started this message with. What's in the outcome, spirit? Reflect, review, mirror again. So somebody just doesn't want to leave your reflection alone. Like dead serious. Somebody really wants to impersonate you. They could admire you and not want to tell you. This could be like a hater from the Himalayas. Like seriously, this person hates you on the open, in the discreet, in your face, behind your back. Like this person wants to be you. And they're trying to understand why they can't. I mean, obviously because you're you and they are them, but in abortion, okay, so you feel like you needed to abort this person. This person feels like you aborted them. What the heck? But goblins, like these are like lower vibrational people. These are people who are afraid of their own shadow, and you are not though. With this awakening, look at all the shadows that are around you. Like you've embraced your shadows. You've embraced yeah, you're hidden. You're occult. You have embraced it, but somebody needs to embrace they're wanting entry. They're wanting entry. So they're reflecting on how to do so. But you are protected here. You also, this person, okay, so somebody wants to come together with you, but I feel like you're going into union with somebody. Yeah, you're protected. You have boundary up, and it's a very strong boundary. They can't penetrate it, but they do want to return and come back. They're at a crossroads because they made a choice, and they're having to sit in the bed that they lied in because you're in alignment. Okay, you're in the path of truth, and you found your match. And there goes courtroom again. I can't make this up. Somebody's definitely experiencing big time karma, and it could be with the justice system. Jesus. It's that deep, somebody said. So they were not expecting it to get this deep. They were not. They were expecting to get a win. They were expecting to be able to manipulate you. Mm. Because this person was doing it like coercion. It wasn't like open manipulation. It was like fake on your side. Like I'm fake on your side. Yeah. And it could have been a third party, but this person was getting readings on you. Um, to find out, like where you're at so that they can manipulate you. But I'm feeling like this person can't do that anymore. Let's talk about this distance here in the U card for the Gemini. Separation, space, silence. Why is it here? Thank you for the likes, my love. False narrative. Straight up like that. This person was talking shit about why you distanced yourself. You could have found out that this person's been talking crap about you, blaming you for something that you are not to blame of. This is somebody who, even if this is a feminine energy, they have a problem with women. So somebody who has a problem with women. We have women here. This is women of color. It says women's suffrage, and this is a main female. So there is a female out here who has a problem with other females. This person, I ain't no psychiatrist, but they got some mommy issues here for sure. Especially with this coming out in abortion and somebody trying to like wanting you to like breastfeed them. Like what the fuck? Somebody wanted you to like be their parent. What's this false narrative about? Well, what are they talking about? Twin flame. Oh, Jezebel. And there go your ancestors. They stopped this whole family. They did say crossroads. Somebody made a choice, and I feel like the whole thing was severed. Like there's no bridge to get to you. And in order for this person to reflect you, mirror twice, they have to be able to get to you. But they lied about something here about your twin flame journey. What's this twin flame about? Yeah, they're surprised that you are. So this person was trying to create some sort of gossip so that you wouldn't be, like I said, on your twin flame journey. So that you wouldn't find your person who at the end of the day you have found or you will be in union with. They wanted to keep you in bondage. And somebody's surprised that that's not what happened here. They're sending you a whole lot of evil eyes. So Gemini, if you've been feeling headaches, anxiety, unable to sleep, unable to eat right, your back hurts, your upper back hurts, cramps. These are all signs of people sending you some negative juju your way. Divine Feminine, this is you in the past. And again, one titty hanging out. Listen, this is over 18, okay? So if you're a child under 18, get the heck out of here. But what the heck? This person, one titty hanging out, somebody sucking on the nipple over here. This person is responsible for she could be a woman of color, or she's just somebody who has something against women. And you being divine feminine here, you could have found this out in the past, and maybe you didn't say anything, or because you're creating distance now, or maybe you needed the evidence. Maybe you needed the evidence. So that you could protect yourself from this person. Because they could have been very friendly to you, or, this could have been hard to detect that this person was like this. Evil eye. It could have also been hard to prove that this person was not on your side, boss. So you've ascended here, and you could have a boss in your past, somebody who could have their own business or is very well off, who's sending you a evil eye, or you could have evidence about this boss. Somebody was expecting some sort of unexpected money because they thought that you were obsessed with them. this boss. So they created a situation with this third party that they're now seeing karma with because they got with somebody who's mentally unstable and they're furious. They're furious. This is also somebody who wants conflict, okay? Unresolved conflict. We got conflict on the. This is somebody who likes drama, somebody who likes to start issues, somebody who's always in competition with women. What is this? In the current situation, there goes the soulmate. Oh, this is the soulmate that wants to come back, that wants to find refuge with you. Awakening twice. This is the person that's seeing you, your opposition. I can't make it up. Thank you, Spirit. This is your opposition that's seeing you rise. I can't make this shit up. And there goes the false document. This is the person who's trying to mirror you, the person who's understanding that, or they can't wrap their head around why they can't be you. Oh, come on. This is pathetic. Fuck. What am I reading? Third party situation, guys. You have a cycle on your hands, like dead ass. Somebody is wanting to come back around, and you could have been like this person's safe space, happy spot, or you could have this person who was trying to play like a nice guy, who was really not a nice guy, trying to come back around. They could have done something with this third party, and there's something that has to do with shelter here that this person's finding out that they were more protected under you or something like that. Yeah, they're awakening. Yep. Can I make it up to the opposition? They were trying to hold them in bondage. But now this person's seeing that you're a rising star. So, I do feel like the offer coming in from this person, it is to manipulate. It is a dirty offer. So let's talk about this manipulation. Women's suffrage. So this could also be a womanizer. Somebody who wants to coerce you to get unexpected money. Courthouse. They want to resolve a conflict with you. Okay, so they want to give you money, unexpected money for you. But I feel like it's not an offer you should take because I feel like you need to let karma play out in this situation. Ice Queen, I can't make it up. You need to let karma play out in this situation. You're holding truth here that this person knows, and this is why they want to manipulate you. Because they know that you have the truth, and whatever it is that you do, whether if this is going to court in the 3D or in the 5D, it's going to be a verdict in your favor, and this person's going to end up either locked up in prison or locked up in spiritual jail. Take it how it resonates, but this person's seeing you. They wanted to put you in prison somehow in some sort of bondage, but they're seeing you. Look at that beyond the veil. They're seeing you get real love and also rise from the bullshit that they try to put you under. They try to throw you under a bus. Divination. This person's getting readings on you, trying to find out how they can manipulate your energy. And if you're a tarot reader, they're listening to you. They're obsessed with you. They're wanting to make you obsessed with them. If at one point you were a little obsessed with them, they're wanting that again, but this is what it is. It's your achievement, it's your abundance. This is what they're after here. You're getting some sort of recognition, some sort of money, a reward, a payoff. I don't know, but you're getting this, and it's because you've cut this person out. But there is an energy exchange here, which means that while you'll be in abundance, this person will be experiencing some sort of restriction, whether this is physical or spiritual. You're free here, freedom. That's what's in the environment. These people can see that you're independent, that you've released something, you've stepped into your authenticity, you're receiving dharma, and they are receiving karma here because of they went into a commitment, or you've committed to healing, and because you could have seen something that this relationship wasn't going to work. You saw beyond the veil, or you saw what they didn't want you to see, and you saw it in rows, right? You didn't let this thing make you bitter. You allowed whatever needed to happen. You closed it out. You moved on. You looked for outside resources or help. And you are getting, you stood your ground here, grounding in your body. So whatever this was, it was a good move for you. And now you're seeing some sort of commitment. I can't make this up. Like you are seeing you're going to be in some sort of a connection, a union, and it could be with your twin flame. And this is what they were trying to do, stop you. This Jezebel, they didn't want you to go to your divine masculine, who is of high honor and possibly wealthy here. This person, again, conflict 3 times, 4 times. This person loves drama, and they wanted to bring that drama to your footstep, to your doorstep. Love spell. Mm. So somebody's also seeing here that they're receiving some karma for trying either to put you under a love spell or trying to put this boss under a love spell, or this boss is experiencing, karma from trying to put somebody under a love spell. Take this all how it resonates, and you put yourself where you fit in this story. But somebody did some love spelling here, and they are receiving karma for it. Okay. Now, I feel like somebody feels like you could have you could have done something towards them or to stop them from achieving a commitment or a relationship or something. Um, this person wanted you to be in a lifetime of sadness, but this is not what's happening, and they're losing their shit. What's actually happening is that you're gaining your freedom. So let's see, why is this mirror here and what's going on behind the scenes? What can't be seen? Oh my gosh, somebody's going to jail. Truth and imprisonment, somebody lied. And whatever it is that they lied about, they lied in court, they lied on paper, they lied in a way that there is evidence. They left a paper trail. Whoever this is left a paper trail. Has something to do with children. It could be a karmic masculine here. Um, and whoever's in this household or whatever it is that happened in this household, and there goes legal. Somebody could be having the cops pulling up to their house to arrest them. What in the fridge? Somebody could have a really big smile. They're really upset. They're really upset because this person was trying to mirror your energy, but they're really a spiteful person. They're really a very conflicted person and somebody who lives in insecurities. And they try to dominate people with spells and manipulation and coercion. And while they thought this was going to work for you, it did not. What it did for you was enlighten you, awaken you uh, about who these people are, who this person is, and what was actually happening here. They weren't expecting it. They're very upset. Okay, look at that. I can't make it up. And it's a karmic femme and a karmic masculine who are now in their thoughts because you've reached a state of divinity and their voodoo did not fucking work. I can't make this shit up, bro. Thank you, Spirit. I did see rich girl. So rich girl and rich guy here. There is somebody coming into your energy that's gonna allow your finances to improve. Moving on. They're pissed off because you're moving on from the situation, or somebody's moving on from them. This person was trying to mirror your energy. They're really pissed off because they tried to have somebody in bondage, or they could be seeing some sort of jail time for something that they did. They tried to attach, look at that. Excuse me. Attach an entity towards you. This was that negative juju, that evil eye. I also heard a jinn. Somebody could have been trying to attach a jinn to you. Oh my God, this Jezebel couldn't do it. Okay, block no access. Okay, I can't make it up. They could not do it because you're of high honor here, and your ancestors came to kick ass, and they stopped everything that they tried to do. They cut that person's roads. Wow. So this person has no movement. They can't do anything. They must sit in the hell they have created, and that's why they're in that animosity and needing to reflect. You have a mature man here who's reflecting here, or yeah, a mature man is reflecting. They're seeing you balanced, unaffected by whatever this falsities was. If this person tried to portray themselves as, your real love, it's being proven that this is false, and you've healed from this person. Now they're jealous and envious. They're jealous because you're having some sort of union come in for you, and it could be twin flame union, and they're envious because do you have the life they wanted, divine feminine, or it could even be the commitment, right? Maybe this person is driven by relationships, and they think that, you know, um, excuse me, a relationship can put them in a certain status or a certain position, and maybe they feel like, you could have been that person, and now you've stopped this, and look at that abuse. They're reflecting on what they've done to you here, this mature man. I can't make it up. They want to keep you in bondage, or this is them being in bondage now. They're in bondage because they have to sit down and think about what they've done. An abortion, you've literally gotten rid of this person. Literally. You're a starseed now. You're a starseed now. You've always been a starseed, but you know who you are now. You know who you are now. And you're getting some sort of actual money for some sort of achievement. And there goes the rich guy again. So your status, your finances are about to dramatically improve here. And it's because of the choices that you made. People don't understand that. You don't have to work hard to make for your financial status to change. What you have to do is obey, is follow your instinct, what you're supposed to do, because work is supposed to be happy and light, right? And I feel like this is what you're learning. Like somebody was a lot of work. This situation could have been a lot of work, or trying to get your point through could have been a lot of work. Whatever this was, you realize, you know what, happiness cannot, should not, cannot be this hard. And wow. And so you rise, and still you rise. So this person's having to reflect that even after they put you through abuse here, they could have been very abusive to you physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. You still rose. You still rose. You still have your connection. You've integrated your shadows. Um, you're no longer afraid. You're no longer afraid. You've taken control over your life. And somebody is really conflicted about this because you have this je ne sais quoi, a certain je ne sais quoi. And they always knew it. And there goes courthouse. They always knew you had this certain je ne sais quoi, this gift. You've always been the sweetheart, but you've always been very psychic, very intuitive, and somebody who moves through silence here. And you created yourself a new pathway away from bondage here. And somebody's watching you as you do that because they created this scenario where you would continue and remain in bondage for as long as they wanted. Okay, let's get some advice here for the Gemini spirit. I am with you always, even unto the end of the world. Enlightenment, baby, that's what you understood. Like, yeah, this was too hard. There's no way that this is what God wants for me. God does not want me to be in an abusive. Maybe you were confused. Maybe you were like, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the one that's fucked up. Maybe I'm the one that needs to change, right? And then you realize, wait a minute. Oh, this is just a hard individual. And you got closer to God here. And now you understand. I don't need all these issues. I just need God. And He's with me until the end of the world. He that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he do also. And greater works than these shall he do. Because I go unto my Father. Amen. Ashe, and so mote it be. So you focused, okay, on your path, your light, your journey. Twin flame journey for some of you. Whatever it is, it's the journey of finding yourself. It's the journey of being able to move away from survival mode and actually be in peace, actually be in that soft girl era, which is your traveling energy. My Father gives you the true bread from heaven. Again, these are the things that you understood. Somebody was trying to manipulate you, make you feel like you needed them, like you were going to be nothing without them. But you had to find out the hard way that you don't need them. You only need God. Knock and it shall be open unto you. That's what you understood. You don't need this person. I need to knock on God's door. And now you've become the light of the world here. Heal the sick that are therein, and say unto them, the kingdom of God is nigh unto you, guys. And this is another thing you understood. Not only that you knock on God's door and he shall provide anything that you need. Not only that he does not want you to be in an abusive, hard, burdensome relationship, but also that you have the powers to do the works that he does and bring people to the kingdom of God. Gemini, that is your reading, my love. If you enjoyed this reading, give it a like, comment, share, subscribe, become part of the family. I thank you so much for all your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes, and for being here with me. If you guys do get to read my book, it is in the description box below. Please leave a review for me if you do read it and let me know. I would love to hear from you how this book resonates with you at all, if it does. And I will thank you in advance for all of you who will purchase my book. And I love you guys, and I will catch you in the next read.